If we go to the home page of Learning to Learn, we can see that there are a number of items in this menu here that help us use this course, or that are available to other people who want to use our content. We can ask students to rate the course as well. We have tags for the purposes of searching, and we have a toolkit. For both courses, we have a link that explains to students how to get the most from this course.
Students don't know how they learn best, so I think this is great.
This is an overview of what is in the course specifically, explaining to people how they log in, what they're going to expect from the course, and details of how to get an account in LabSpace so they can use all of the functionality. Instructors also receive an instructor toolkit. This is available for anyone who wants to use the content for teaching. If we look at Learning to Learn then, we can briefly see what is in each unit. We give an overview of the unit first. We discuss learning in the second unit and how learning impacts your life. We talk about exploring learning, how to evaluate your own study. We talk about where next, how to be smart and set goals, how we look at different approaches to learning, and finally we reflect on what people have learned to become a successful learner. Succeed with Maths is slightly different because it has more functionality, different icons that are used to describe the different interactive elements of the course. Without having to go to the student toolkit, a student opens the course, they will see that each has an overview of what's in it and explains what they will learn. This is a nice way of summarising how to look at the course. You can also download and read each unit offline. So for example, we can look at this part here, learning through activities. I can click on alternative formats, and if I want to, I can save this to read in my own time. So for example, I can open this particular unit as a Word document. I can save that and print it to read at my leisure. I go to alternative formats and I can select ebook. The iPad will create the publication for me and open it as an ebook. And here we have part of the course available to take offline. This is one of the first parts of the Succeed with Math course. It explains that we all use maths. Maths is the basis of many things we do or use every day. We need it in our jobs or business and have to understand mathematical concepts to excel in certain aspects of our lives. In the short video below, you'll meet people who use their math in their work every day. So this part of the course and throughout explains, through videos in the course, easy examples of what we're trying to get across.
I use math on the job almost every day. For instance, when I go out on a video shoot.
So that gives a little example of some of the videos that are in the course.
I think that the subjects in the videos represent the diversity that we see in people coming to the community college.
I'm going to look now at Sudoku. From feedback from students, this has been very popular. People like this because it does give a real-world example of maths. We've demonstrated the concept of Sudoku very early on in the course to help build people's confidence. We reveal on the page how they might go about this, and then they're asked to have a go themselves, and then finally we reveal the answer on the page.
I got it!
The Sudoku part, I never understood that. I would look at it, could never figure it out, but when I did it on the computer, I understood it better. So now I do the Sudoku books.
Succeed with Math also uses a calculator. We have provided an online version that works on all computer platforms, and students can use this online. 6 times 6 equals 36. Expressions with exponents are introduced in section 2.6, and then the students are asked to undertake an online activity to reveal answers. We're asking them to note down in their maths notebook to determine the value of each of the given expressions and write out in words how they think they would say it. So we have 2 cubed here. We provide a hint, and then we reveal an answer.
It goes step by step. It explains to you exactly what you're going to do. I like the little history things that you put in there. That's cool.
Quizzes are also used in the course to allow students to check their understanding of key concepts. Here's the quiz. It starts again by asking students to open the calculator, and then after they've done so, to start the quiz. I'm going to select an answer here and check to see if I'm right or not. We can move on to the next question through the left-hand navigation till we've completed the whole quiz. Images are used throughout the course. We also make use of pencasts or short animations to explain concepts. Pencasts are basically short animations, and they've been very popular with our students. They provide us what we will call now the tutor in the room. So someone's in the classroom with you, actually talking to you. This particular computer wants to show my Pencast directly in Internet Explorer.
Sometimes new math notation can be intimidating. We have 2 aids and we've been asked to reduce it.
That gives you an idea of how the Pencast works. It's a short animation drawn on a piece of paper with the tutor speaking over the top. At the end of units, students are asked to self-check. This enables them to reflect on the material that they have studied and for them to consider the development of their skills. So, for example, in section 5.4.1, we have a self-check on percentages, and we describe that it's important for students to reflect on the material they have studied and consider their development skills. Their confidence will continue to increase the more that they practice, and they can do this by working through the exercises for each section.
I like the variety in the math, the portion with the interviews also, but the Sudoku and things that, that are fun. It's not necessarily just adding subtraction, but they're different critical thinking skills.
For instructors using the Bridge to Success material, they can create learning clubs, which are online forums, and they can use them specifically for their group of students, or they can open them up generically to anyone who comes across this content. Students can also share materials with friends by sending a simple link. Students are also encouraged to review their activity record. This shows them which units they have read, which activities they have undertaken, and they can print this record as a demonstration of their learning. Thank you for watching.